Hi, this is Nathalie from LineDotArrow from the Netherlands, and I am finally here to do another video. I did upload the video of the promptlets today. Well, I'm uploading it now. I finished this afternoon around 12:30, and until now, it's almost 7, I have been trying to get it onto my laptop. And it finally worked. I almost thought, okay, I'm going to make a new video, but I had to make a hidden paperclip, and it was a fun paperclip, and I didn't want to do it again because I want to do different things. So yeah, I'm watching here. If you hear a sound at the background, that's the video uploading, and I'm going to let it run because I want to be absolutely 100% sure it will be uploaded on my YouTube channel. First let me get Mr. Supervisor out of the room. No, you have to go out of the room, honey. Say bye. Say bye to the ladies that watch you. I think they missed you. Bye bye. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, you have to go out. Come. I'll take you out of the room. Come. No. Sweetie, you have to go. He doesn't want to go. He wants to stay here. Okay. But you have to go. Come up. Come. Come. No. No. Okay. Bye. Okay, what I want to do today, sorry about Mr. Supervisor interrupting the video. What I want to do today is make the cover for the journal. I'm not working on the inside pages yet because this time I want to make ephemera pieces first and then add it to the papers that are going to be in the journal. So normally I make the cover, put in the pages, and then going to decorate and embellish. And now I'm making embellishments, decorations, making the cover, putting the pages, put the embellishments in. Well, that's the plan. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to actually do it this way because I never do it this way. But I was thinking about covers to make, and I have in the kit I have something. I have the pieces that I made over here. I'm collecting them, so I have them all together. I have like some sort of traveler's notebook style folder thingy. I thought, okay, maybe I can do a traveler's notebook, but a little bit bigger, and add this as a little booklet in. I printed this, by the way, with the backing pages, so that's why it's on the inside. And then I thought, okay, maybe I can, I've done it before, use a tissue box to make a journal again. I made one with the industrial findings kit, and I believe I have a flip through on my channel of that journal, a shared item from Pinterest. But what you will need is a tissue box, and it's not the same height, but you can still use the image if you want to on here, like so. But you can also put other papers on. But what you need is the box, and then you open up the top part, you open up everything. And then you decide how you're going to use it. It doesn't matter if you use it this way or that way. And I want this part to be out. but I want this part, this piece can be used as a reinforcement for this piece. So I'm going to cut this as straight as I can, and I'm going to cut outside the folding line, so I have I can adjust the front and the back cover together. If you cut this too narrow, it will not work. And then you take out all the inside stuff that you don't need. And this part you can take off. You can use this as a piece of reinforcement. And for now I'm just folding this in. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, if I'm going to leave it or not, because it can reinforce the sides a little, so it's a good thing. And I have this piece, and this piece can go in here, but it can also be wrapped around. On this side. That's a possibility too. Whatever you think works for you. And you can also reinforce it on the outside, of course. That's an option too. It doesn't matter where you put it, as long as you put it on. I'm going to reinforce on the inside. But if you're not very if you're not an advanced crafter and you haven't made a book in your whole life, a journal in your whole life, this is a great way to make a book. And you can also use a cereal box, of course, but this has an oval shaped window in it without having to cut anything. So there's already something interesting on the cover without doing anything. Somebody else did it for you. So I said I was going to glue it on this way, but I have to measure a little bit. You have to make sure you can still bend the front cover and the back cover over the spine, otherwise it will not close. So if you glue this too much to the right, you can't do this anymore. So you have to be certain it's in the folding lines. I hope this makes any sense. Okay, Mr. Supervisor is scratching the door now. I'm going to glue all the flaps into the book. So this one I did on camera. I'm going to do the same with the other flaps. So I glued in the flaps, not this one yet, because I first want to make sure this one is straight. Might be not completely straight. then I sort of measure. I don't measure really, but by putting it like this, yeah, I think it's straight. I can glue this down. I don't have to cut this. So I'm going to glue this part down too. And of course, I said I want to reinforce this a little bit more. So I'm so happy I was able to retrieve the video from my phone. I record with an old cell phone, and it kept saying that the file was damaged, and I tried everything. And at the end I just did something with my memory on the laptop, and apparently that worked. So yeah, I'm going to search for something to create a little bit more sturdy, because this is very flexible. So, and you can use this also in the journal. So yeah, let me grab some papers. So I have here the pieces of cardboard. I already cut this to size, and this piece for the spine, and how you can easily measure. Just put your cardboard in like so. Make sure it's down to the bottom, so it's lined up with the bottom half of the journal. And just, and my pencil doesn't even have a pencil anymore. I'm just marking it by scratching it. You can't see the mark, I can. And then cut it to size, and that's basically it. And of course you can actually measure with a ruler the inside of the journal. That's an option too. Maybe that's even a better option, but I don't measure. Just, and what I want to do is, these are this cardstock is like this, and I folded it in half, and this is the folded size, and I want to have that part on the outside, so it's giving it more stability. So my cardstock is double layered. It's folded in half. But I'm not going to glue them in yet, because I can use it to, if I first, sorry, I bump in the camera. Let me take you up just a little. It is very shiny on here. I'm not sure if I can, no, there's nothing I can do about it. It's the lighting. But first, cover this part. And then you have the borders from the front side in here. Then cover this part and glue it over, so it's completely how do you say it, clean. There's no, you can make it look very neat that way. And I need to reinforce this a little too, so So I'm just going to glue this on here. This is very difficult. And make sure you leave enough room on top to round this piece if you want to. You can make the notch if you want, but you can also round it a little bit. Okay, I didn't do the best job. Maybe this works better. Okay. Since the bottom half is not as great as the top, okay, I messed up just a little. You can cut this straight. It's no biggie. And now that I think of it, I do want a notch in. I like it. Well, it's something like this. Okay, now we have to think about what we are going to put on the outside. I'm not going to put this on the outside. I'm going to put one of the sheets of the kit on the outside. Or I was also thinking about putting on fabric, but I'm not sure if that will work. But I can give it a try. I have enough of this fabric to just try. And on the outside, it would be nice if this would be hanging over, I guess. My craft room is too small. Get my fabric scissors. It's not really straight, but I don't mind. So I have to figure out how I will make this. Should I first glue it on, like so, and then cut out the oval when it's glued on? possibility. Let's try that. Oh, I have to wait till the air bubble is up, then I can glue. I'm first only gluing on the front cover with the fabric, because otherwise I'm afraid I will not be able to close the journal if I glue the fabric on too tight. Oh, it's raining so very hard. It's good though for nature, because we have it was a very hot summer over here, so we have not enough water. I'm not sure if I'm able to cut this way. Probably not. Let me try it this way. Now I think you can use this method exactly the same way for paper. I don't think there's a difference. I'm just debating. I wasn't sure if I was going to cut exactly to the borders of the oval or a little bit inside. Okay. Now, let's glue this part on. Oh, and I have good news about glue. Heather B from I don't know the name of the shop. I will link it down below. If I don't forget, please ask, because she makes the beautiful glue dangles. But she heard me saying I wasn't able to order glue from Amazon because they didn't bring it to my house, which was really weird. She ordered for me, and it came in today. Well, not today at my house, because they said I wasn't at home. I was at home because I was doing the video, but it arrived, and it's still in the packaging. It is another packaging that I had from Rwanda. I'm not sure if it's the same glue. I think it is. Yeah, I'm very happy. So thank you, Heather, for sending me this. And she also gifted it to me, so I gifted her something back. Because yeah, it's very kind. Okay. I'm just glue on my hands. I'm doing lightly like this because I don't want to glue it down already, because I have to be sure I can close the front cover of the journal. And now we have to do the same thing with this part of the journal. But yeah, I'm so happy that I still have the glue, so now I can use this one without thinking, oh, it's almost done, because it does make life easier. And this one I'm going to press it on and then go from here. Oh, I'm messing up. So, and then move it that way. Because if you glue it on flat, you will not be able to do this. And with paper, you also have to be aware of doing that. Okay, let me just, there's a tiny gap here. I think I have it all covered, yeah. No, not completely. It's a little bit of glue here. So, this is looking kind of weird. First, cutting this in a little angle. Over here too. And cut a little angle. So you cut a triangle between the front cover and the spine and the back cover. Like so. This one is a little larger, but that's okay. And then you pull up the fabric and glue it in here. I just want to give you a warning. I'm not telling you this is the way you should make it. This is the way you can make it. I'm not a professional bookbinder thingy girl. So maybe I make mistakes or do things in a weird way. But this I learned during years that I've been crafting, to do it like this. Okay, I need a little clasp over here, otherwise it will not stay down. do think this no, it's okay. Yeah, because I do need it. I thought I could glue it down a little bit more tight, but I actually do need it. Okay. So, yeah. I'm not sure if it will. Yeah, it's enough. And on this side I have to do it different because I want this to be like this. So okay, let me get some clamps. Okay. There's glue everywhere. Oh, this is difficult to bend. I'm not sure if it will work. Okay, I didn't expect that. I'm so happy I was able to retrieve the video from my phone, because it was a fun project to make. I couldn't do it the second time the same way, I think. Well, I never can. And yeah, and I don't have the time, although I obviously lost a lot of time trying to get the video on my laptop. Hours. Well, this corner is not the best one, but yeah, we will fix that. Oh, I have to be over here. But I'm doing this with a rather thick fabric, but you can do it with a thinner one too, and also with paper, of course. It doesn't have to be fabric. The one that I did with the industrial findings kit was with papers. And that's easier to work with, I think. this looks weird. 2 sides to glue down. Oh, I forgot to press this. So I've seen a lot of tassels already for the weekly challenge. I've seen people doing the prompts. Some are even, I think there was somebody that did all the prompts already, which is fine. But the challenge is divided in 2 events because Facebook only allows you to do an event for 2 weeks and it's running for 3 weeks. So the first one is prompt 1 until prompt 4, and the second event will start at prompt 5, and then the final, like a recap and a giveaway. So that's why there are 2 events, and that's why I have to invite everybody twice. I don't know why Facebook only allows you to do an online event for 2 weeks. I still don't get it. It's not like we are staying at a venue for 2 weeks. We are all online, so we are not bothering anybody. Yeah, I don't know why. But you can guess that well, you can hear that I think it's stupid. And somebody suggested don't put an end date in, but then he makes his own end date. So that's not an option too. I have to think about the inside papers. I also have the fabric paper, sorry. I was trying to figure out how many I have on this. It's a little bit too short. You can put it on like so. But I need something for the back side too. And I thought I had 2 printed on that paper. I can't find the other one. Here. Okay, this is obviously not going to work. Or is there something I can do? To make it fit. Yeah. Let me think. Let me just think about that. Okay, I can cover this one, but I have to do it like so. So I'm not going to use the canvas paper because oh, what I can do, wait, I have the canvas paper unprinted. That will fit. So I can just glue these on. And I do think I still have to cover up something on the inside. I will figure that out. And I have two sides. I'm not sure if you can see. This is white and this is more beige. So the beige side is on the journal side. Oh, hitting the glue. So I'm just showing you one of the panels, the other one I'm going to do off camera, otherwise you will see me do the same thing twice. I'm just gluing this in the same way like we did with the cover. I could also put this on the cover. That's fine too. Should have done that. I like the canvas. So what I'm going to do the same thing with this one and also with the spine. And I'm going to sew around it. But before I glue it in, I also have to sew on the outside of this. And I'm not sure it will be in one video, but I'm going to explain. I'm going to sew around this, maybe do some inking, glue it on here. But first I'm going to sew the borders over here, and also on the oval. And I think I will add some lace over here so I can glue the panel as far as I can to the middle, and then put some lace trim over here. I'm going to do the same on this side, so there's some lace over here too. Sorry, there's something wrong with my stomach. Yeah, first I'm going to sew around this. No, first I'm going to glue this off camera, And this, then I'm going to sew around the cover and then you will see me back. An update, I am gluing in lace over here on the front and the back cover. I do that before I sew on, before I'm going to sew and before I glue on the panels, because I want to be sure it is also sewn on to the cover, the lace. Yeah, this side I was thinking about doing this, but I'm not so sure about the color. And then also I also have this, but it's not the color. But then add this on top, or only this. I think this is better, and I also have this. I thought it would look nice. Not sure what the front part is. This can go over here too. First let me do the white, this lace. It's not white, but glue on the fabric. So yeah, so now the sewing part begins. Going to sew in here, and then I also have to think, because when I put the panel in like so, we have this on the back sides, so I have to think what I'm going to put over here. Obviously I can turn it into a window. I know with the other journal I made this into a tuck spot, but I think I will turn it into a window. Yeah. Okay. What I also think, I think it's a good idea to stop filming now and make a second part of this journal, because otherwise I have a very long video again. Not sure if you want that. So I'm going to tell you. I do want to ruffle this a little bit, fray ruffle. make it more frayed. And then I need my and over here it needs to be a little bit smaller because it's too much. Compared to the other side. So and then I think I will stop this video and make a second one with a further progress, and you can see how this turns out. I think that's a better idea. So yeah, let me know what you think about this way of making a journal. If you would do that, if you would try it. Maybe you already tried and you have tips and tricks. You can share what you did if you tried it. Maybe you still have a picture or you use the journal. Show it in the Facebook group. Because I'm not the first one doing this, I know. But it's not something you see every day. So I'm kind of curious how other people do this. And for me it's just the second time, so I'm still learning. You know what? I think I need to cut along the border. I suddenly think of another idea what I can do. But I will show you the next time. And it has to do with the window. I've done it before. Maybe I can do it again. Not sure if this type of journal is suitable for what I want to do. But yeah, I'm going to continue cutting. I think this is better. Okay, this is it for today. As I asked you, if you already made a journal like this and you have pictures or tips and tricks, share in the Facebook group or below the video. We want to hear. Let me know what you think, if you would try this or not. Other ways you can use the tissue box for crafts. Maybe you can store things in it and keep it as a box. Something like that. Okay. We will continue the next time. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe. Stay creative. Greetings from the Netherlands. And I hope to see you the next time. Bye-bye. Bye.